What is up, my people? It is your boy stephlyon, and we are looking at Inside Star Citizen Alpha 4.2 Into the Storm. I have been super busy. If you guys didn't know, I'm moving country, so right now I'm literally just I'm all over the place. I haven't been keeping up with all the new things coming out for 4.2. I might miss this one out because I'm just way too busy. But we're gonna react to it so we at least know what's coming. We might not get to play it, we might not get to be involved in it, but we'll know. So let's go right into the video. Into the Storm. Okay, the rain is back. It was really weird. The rain is back because they took away the rain. When I first started playing Star Citizen last November, when I went into atmosphere and things, there was rain on my windshield. And there was also rain when I was like walking around on the moon side. I had to wipe my visor. They took that away for a bit.
Stormbreaker is all about taking the next step in exploration gameplay. Making exploration work in Star Citizen actually requires you to go out and build locations that players want to visit. That's what we're doing now.
That you guys are, if you're not new here, you know what I always say. The moons have this beauty of vastness and emptiness, but even though that beauty is there, I would rather it have some more places for us to view. Instead of like 10 to 20 locations on a moon surface or something, or some of the planets on Pyro, I would like to have a lot more locations to visit, to see, to explore, because there's not much exploration and there's a lot of similarity in a lot of the places. Like you go to a thing on Yela, or you go to a thing on Daymar or whatever. It all looks the same. I would like some more uniqueness, some things that's like, wow, this is my first time seeing something like this, so it's not always the same thing when you go to these places. Even the structures and the actual biome itself to be a little bit different.
We were trying to push our FPS Combat existing in-game and actually get players to feel like they're actually fighting for something.
Yeah, I would. FPS, that's my bread and butter. If you make me feel like I'm fighting to protect them, make me feel like I'm fighting to just keep something alive or keep him, it just makes it feel better because I have a goal. And if I lose, it's just that more devastating. I don't know about you guys now, but I love being devastated at a loss. And because I hate when they're like, oh, you have a mission or whatever, and you fail the mission, you're like, I'll just take it again. I feel a lot better when I have something and I'm like, damn, I lost, I ruined it, this thing got destroyed. I love having something that is in my charge, and if I lose it, it actually impacts me. Those are the parts of gaming that I love, is like the fact that I feel involved. I feel like, if you guys watch the episodes, guys, I'm crazy, I'm in this, bro, I'm immersed in this, so I need to have that feeling of connection to things.
Stormbreaker is different because you don't go into your contract manager to look for what to do. You just go off.
Oh my God, these guys are beautiful people. Yo, I've been saying this. Star Citizen is one of the best games I found for you can do what you want when you want. There are so many things you can do outside of the contract system. You go out there and make your own fun. You don't have to play by our rules, essentially like the contract rules, but you can play by like the universe rules. You don't have to play by our contract rules to make money, to have fun. You can go out there and figure out, oh my God, you know what? I'm gonna try to stop pausing it because, bro, it's just...
Fly down to a planet and you start exploring.
Exactly.
We wanted to lead players
why
from place
are you killing
to place
doctors?
And make them question what they're seeing.
What the hell is that? That radiation?
So I want to be clear here. Stormbreaker isn't an event, and it's not a mission. It is a sandbox activity. It will be persistent, it will keep happening. Every single patch you can come back and you can run this over and over and over again.
That
just like
beautiful.
You can the Align and Mine sandbox activity.
So it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's not an event.
This is a continuation of the Regen Crisis storyline.
Okay.
In 4.1, we saw how Rayari was trying to tackle the Regen Crisis.
In 4.2, we're starting to see what ASD, a faction called Associated Science and Development, is doing.
It's a new faction, it's a new faction! Hey!
ASD is probably best publicly known for their weapons research division, which has released some high-tech weaponry that's already available to put on your ship, but they have many other
Those are those lasers you guys keep telling me I need to find. You guys always tell me I need to find these white guns that shoot blue lasers.
Research departments, and they're doing their part to help out with the current regen crisis and the Second Life initiative. They're
Am I gonna be able to buy it?
To fix the problem with imprints and regen. So it'll be interesting to see what solutions they propose. Now, over the years, ASD has gained a little bit of a reputation for maybe pushing things a tad too far. One of their weapons was known for the particularly gruesome effect it had on people it was targeted on, which gained them a bit of a reputation across the Empire for maybe pushing science a little bit farther than they should.
I've been hit with those lasers before. I was hit one time with those lasers, and I promise you I never want to be hit with them again. Oh, buddy!
Stormbreaker will start with these data facilities that you will find on Pyro 4.
This is where
They're adding things to Pyro. Yes, that was, bro. Pyro was so bare. It was so bare. They're adding more things to Pyro. I loved it. I love the incentive to make people go to Pyro. I love the incentive, man. Oh, that is beautiful. This also looks like one of the things that I saw on Arena Commander. I love the fact that I played through Arena Commander. I helped them test out those locations doing like the little games there. And I'm seeing it come into the real game. I just feel like I'm doing something, guys. I'm part of the testers. I'm testing more.
ASD is storing a lot of their data. So you'll find a bunch of servers, and this is actively being guarded by security forces. Which means you gotta land your ship somewhere where it's safe and then make your way
It's
down
never safe in Pyro.
ASD does not want you there. They will be quite upset that you're trespassing.
So if you want to explore the facility, you'll have to fight your way in.
This is so mean.
Find quite a few places in the facility that aren't that easy to get into.
As you explore as a player, you will encounter a new type of door access, the loaded scanner. You will need to kill the enemies in the area
and steal their
try to pass as one of them wearing their outfit.
No! One of my favorite games on this planet ever. My childhood, literally my childhood, from 10 years old up until I was like 21, bro. Yeah, that's just a few years ago. Hitman. They're giving us the same camouflage that we have in Hitman. The same camouflage. CIG, that's some good stuff right there, gang.
It is just a simple door, but with this new mechanic, you can feel like Indiana, dressing as the enemies and go inside the enemy lines.
It's Hitman!
As you explore deeper into the facility, if you pay attention to your environment, you'll notice a number of different places and rooms that require a bit of extra effort to get into.
There will be unique loot, and the more of the facility guards you relieve of the ability to go home and say goodnight to their children, you will slowly find the first piece of the puzzle that you'll need to finish this entire loop. So if you discover the secrets that we've hidden, you've taken care of the environment, you've found the information, you've read through the information, you've listened to the information, you might find that your journey takes you to Pyro 1.
Once you arrive at Pyro 1, there's one thing you'll immediately notice. A huge storm.
I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss all of this. Oh, I'm gonna miss all of this. Oh my God, CIG, please don't drop this until next month, please. CIG, please don't drop this until next month.
It is just mind-blowing. It looks beautiful. There will be rain. You've got this very dark environment because of this overhanging cloud. You've got lightning just constantly going off inside the clouds. It looks phenomenal.
If you were to fly into the storm, you'll notice that your ship starts taking massive amounts of distortion damage. If you don't watch out, this can seriously mess up your ship.
It'll cause it to turn off, and you will plummet to the ground. If you don't explode, out of luck, you then have to walk out of the storm.
You'll quickly notice that you'll be affected by radiation damage.
So unless you've brought a load of rad pens, you're likely gonna die. And that's not even to say anything that might be in the storm that has mutated and isn't...
Mutated? They're Zogs, bro? They have the mutated Copion!
The normal version of what it once was.
sandworms as
So how'd you
well.
get into-
Oh, I'm gonna miss all of this stuff.
The storm, where ASD doesn't want you to go. On the outer edges of the storm, you'll find 3 shuttle stations that each have a shuttle that lead into the storm.
New shuttle stations.
Once again, ASD don't want you there, so you'll have to part people with their lives.
These shuttles are specially retrofitted to allow them to withstand the distortion damage, allowing employees and also players into the storm.
We've made sure the roof is glass. It's using the old Crusader shuttles, so you can
Guys, this is so beautiful. They're adding, so basically this is almost like its own city, but it's an NPC city where they're not all friendly. That is such a beautiful touch. Oh my.
actually appreciate all of the beauty of the storm.
That is, bro,
This
that is
where
really
some of the
cool.
weather system improvements come in.
That is really cool.
Where you'll see rain hitting the windshield, lightning outside, and thunder in the distance.
And also, you get a little bit of respite before the shit we're gonna put you through. So it's kind of like a nice like, oh, look at this, and then you're gonna land on the beaches of Normandy, D-Day style. Here we go.
When you get off the shuttle, everything's gonna try to kill you.
You'll be immediately assaulted by loads of security guards outside.
It
Oh,
is very dark,
those suits look
the visibility
chill.
is very low.
You'll start being affected by the radiation damage from the storm. If you do manage to get a radiation suit, you'll still find irradiated wildlife for you to contend with.
Oh, oh. Those are bigger than the
So,
small ones.
Just watch your back, watch your friend's back.
Those are bigger than the small ones. Those, I think those are the adolescents. Those are the adolescents.
Your objective is to get inside as quickly as possible into the relative safety of the research base.
Once you're inside this facility, that's where Stormbreaker really begins.
All that stuff that you've done to get there, that was purely the beginning. It's the intro scene in the movie. You've not even hit the movie yet.
Inside, you'll find danger, mystery, great loot,
Death, action, cruelty.
Great loot, and they showed me that. Did you guys see what I just saw?
loot,
Great loot. We can get a mech suit. We can.
Death, action, cruelty.
audio logs, finally an alternative to reading.
Hello. Here we go.
Oh,
New ways to open
nice.
doors, which doesn't seem exciting, but we really are excited about it.
I'm really excited to see you playing with this new mechanic.
You're gonna find irradiated things.
Eggs, babies, screaming,
They might all be connected.
the horrors of science run amok.
You can find new battle vehicles that can only be earned in game.
Stop, bro. Stop it.
I said choo-choo as well. This isn't a fucking train. It's got massive weapons.
No, you just can't. You're just like.
Yeah, it's the mechs. It's the mechs. It's the mechs.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
He's
the
got the
mechs.
acting qualification, I don't.
Oh, bro.
I want players to feel something different to what they've been feeling when playing Star Citizens. I want them to be hyped for every bit of the mystery that they are trying
so
to discover.
stars, bro. See, bro. The fact they do things like this is just so crazy, bro. Like the detail. This is how you build hype. This is how you get players involved. I feel so involved in this verse. This is the most involved I felt on any game. I'm thinking about all the games I play. I even cover other games on my main channel. I feel so involved in Star Citizen. I've never felt involvement like this in my life, bro. In my life.
And all of the clues that they get right.
I think it's going to be an amazing patch. We've all been working very, very hard.
We've got VFX, lighting, audio, all of that is coming together to create the biggest, baddest content that you've seen in Star Citizen so far.
It's going to be cinema, as Zach would say. I'm really excited for you all to play it. I'm really excited
That's a fully grown.
to discover it.
And the
That's
story
a
doesn't
fully
end
grown
here.
one.
It really gets messed up in August.
It's really cool. I want to tell you everything.
So stop watching the video and go play the game.
Yeah, go play the game.
Now, of course, for those of you that have been playing or watching PTU for the last week, you already know much of what's not being said here. But that's by design. As we said back in February, it's our intention this year to have you discover as much as possible in-game through our monthly patches instead of having everything just spoiled here. And by the time Stormbreaker releases in about 2 weeks, there should still be a few more changes and improvements along the way. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you, and we'll see you all here next week for Star Citizen Live.
I'm honestly speechless. Guys, normally I have something to yap about. I'm just honestly speechless, man. Freaking hell. At the time when I'm moving, I miss this. I know a lot of you guys look at me and say, oh, this guy is just too hyped. He's a white knight. There's so many issues, but you can't see and hear things like this and it not be hyped, bro. What the hell, man? I was here for this. I was here during this time. Before this game hit the market normally and hits 1.0, I was here for this. That's how we're ending this video. If you like this reaction, like and subscribe. I was here for this, bro. I'm dead ass sweating.